All right, so if you ever wondered why New York is like in the crosshairs of Jewish kids getting syphilis for some weird reason, not syphilis, I should say bad herpes and dying and stuff like that. It's because the de Blasio administration has ordered 2 mohels, and that's how you say that word, mohels. We get the mohels, they'd like to put the mouths on the baby penis, and so they've been ordered to stop performing unsafe ritual circumcisions, and that's mouth on penis sucking blood away after they've cut part of the baby dick off. So
these are the non-hero cocksuckers.
No, because they were starting to link herpes. I was wrong. I think I was wrong in both cases. There are herpes cases in infants.
And did you know herpes is deadly to infants?
Yeah. And the funny thing is, this is a baffling move by everybody that's involved because they're keeping the people's names secret. The Mohels that did this, the 2 of them, they're keeping their names secret. They're not letting it know. So instead,
are you serious? Like this should be known.
Yeah.
Well, it should at the very least be information.
Public health crisis, you know.
Yeah, I mean, for
Because
for that population, they should know which people not to call.
Oh, but it's God's will, don't you know? All right, so if you're wondering what we're talking about, it's I can't remember the exact name of it. It's like mitzvah beper or something like that.
If you don't know what we're talking about, you probably don't want to know.
No, it's Klingon for baby dick sucking is what it is. I'm sorry, but Hebrew looks like
now I'm never going to get the image of a Klingon mohel out of my head.
Kapla!
Kapla!
They do it with a batleth. Oh wait, no, they have that knife they have that flick knife they have that splits open on the sides and so
the ceremonial dagger.
Yeah.
It's a bris. It's the bris mila. Bris mila. It's a bris. That's what it's called.
Metitza bepe is what it is, and so this has been responsible for 6 cases of neonatal herpes over the last 2 years. So during this procedure, the mohel sucks away blood from the wound of an infant's penis after circumcision.
Literally sucks it. Who puts their mouth on an infant's penis? Where did this start? Who came up with this?
Sick motherfuckers that created religion, let me tell you.
No, this is actually that's nauseating. I mean, the concept, the idea that is really on so many levels.
And the thing is, and these parents are paying these mohels. They're not doing it out of the kindness of their hearts.
Yeah.
They're paying these religious assholes to come and suck their baby dick after they've cut off part of the dick. And so it's just so messed up. So in the mayoral campaign in 2013, de Blasio won support in Brooklyn's Orthodox Jewish community by promising to scrap a unpopular Bloomberg area. I like Bloomberg. That required parents to sign a consent form that explained the medical risks. So, nope, we're just going to go ahead and get away with the consent form. We're just going to whip that away. You don't have to know the risks anymore. Yeah. And then in 2015, after the first couple of cases started popping up with this, he announced a deal with rabbinical coalitions to turn over mohels linked to herpes so they could undergo testing in return for scrapping the consent form. The agreement.
Well, and here's the fucking problem. Herpes, everyone has it.
Yeah.
Everyone
in
has
one form
some
or another.
kind of herpes.
Yeah.
Yes. And you get it not usually as an infant, as an adult or, closer to adulthood. Like, teens and stuff. It's just a thing that we get, and herpes is not a big deal, including genital. I'm not even joking. Yes, and you can get, if you have a lot of outbreaks, you can get treatment and there's no judgment. That's fine. But my point is, like, herpes is really not a big fucking deal. Everyone has some kind of herpes. Everyone.
I've got people in my family that get the open cold sores thing that happen like on the side of the mouth, and I'm like, that sucks. Or like their lips explode and stuff with all these little sores and stuff.
She only started getting them after she hit her face on a rock, and that actually is a thing.
Triggered it, yeah.
Yep, it can trigger the disease.
So anyway,
but yes, we all have it. Almost everyone has some form of herpes, and this is why sucking baby dick, open bleeding baby dick, is the worst idea. Because
with a mouth, a bearded mouth on baby penis.
Chances are good that fucking Mohel has some form of herpes.
He's not supposed to be doing work on Saturdays anyway. Anyway, the agreement was voluntary. The agreement was voluntary and unenforceable. They couldn't make it happen. So ultimately they made this agreement for them not to follow it, because that's what the Orthodox Jewish community usually does when it comes to the secular world trying to bang into their doors. They're like, no, we're not going to do what you say because you're Goyim. We're not going to listen to you guys. So de Blasio, who said the community simply ignored the consent form, admitted Wednesday that his policy, too, was a bust. So at least he's owning his mistakes a bit, because he's not releasing the names of the Mohels. And so that's a big problem.
That's a mistake.
So he said
Mohels had to have done this with an open sore on or in their and yes, you can get herpes in your mouth. No, they're not just canker sores. That can happen, guys.
Yep.
Because people are like, "Oh, if it's in your mouth, then it's canker sores, not herpes." No, herpes can manifest anywhere you anywhere near a mucous membrane. You can break out.
That means your penis.
And it's again, it's fine. It's fine. You're not a broken, disgusting garbage human like the sexual mores of the puritanical Christians have told you. You're not a garbage person. You got a disease that almost everyone has, like human papillomavirus. Did you know we all almost have some? All of us
HPV.
have some.
Yep.
And I got vaccinated. Boom.
So,
but like that's only certain strains. Like there are just diseases that we all just kind of carry, and this is why the Mohel, any Mohel, is a fucking risk because they probably have herpes. All of them.
And we'd be wondering if reporters are actually doing their job. And luckily there was one during this press conference, and they said, Mr. de Blasio, is it ever appropriate for an adult to suck the penis of an infant? The mayor pointed to constitutional protections of religious activity. Fuck that. And he said, now the city is going to focus on educating parents to grill the Mohels. Like, unless you're actually open grilling them on a fucking spit, it's not enough.
Yeah.
One death is too much.
Yes.
I mean,
that's how I feel about all circumcision. Any one complication leading to death is too many.
Any one leading to a fucked up dick is too many.
Yep.
Well, they're all kind of fucked up, but
And they work fine for the most part. They work fine. We can't measure pleasure. We don't know that there's no way to know that it actually decreases pleasure. That's an unsubstantiated claim.
You just got to get that model of fleshlight that I have. That'll train you up pretty good.
Foreskin is great. I'm pro foreskin. I'm anti-circumcision. It's not as bad as female genital mutilation. Not as bad.
I'm just glad I can use it as a pity me kind of thing in the secular world. Be like, and my parents, they cut my dick skin off. And I'm not making fun of anybody because unfortunately I didn't get a choice in it, like I said. But anyway, we're gonna finish this one up. Felicia, go ahead and get your last thought out.
My thought is there is no appropriate time to suck baby dick. Even and most of the time. I'm gonna bet most of the time these Mohels don't do it in a sexual sense. I get it.
I'm pretty sure gross.
But that does not matter. That does not matter. Mm-hmm. Mouths do not belong on baby dicks. Ever.
Never. Agreed.
You're not a fucking dog. You don't lick your baby's penis.